right, straight from my home in the valley. And where you at your home in Missouri right now?
Home in Missouri right now, chilling out, just got done working out.
It's the Hollywood Beatdown with Tyron Woodley. And man, you look very relaxed for a man who's about to get into a fist fight in a couple of days here.
You know, I'm relaxed because I'm tired. Shit, I just sparred.
All right, well, let's get right into it and fired up. All right, so Tyron, May 30th, you're going to be taking on Gilbert Burns, UFC Fight Night. This is a big deal. It's going to be your first. How long has it been since you fought last? It's going to be a year, right?
Yeah, I fought March 2nd, so it's gonna be over a year. I fought March 2nd of last year. And Gilbert's been active. You know, I think part of the reason why he's in position to even fight me at this time is because since I fought that fight in March, I think he's fought like 4 times, and he's just trying to rattle off some wins and trying to make some noise in the welterweight division.
What do you like about this matchup for you?
What I like about this matchup for me is it's 5-round fights. I don't know if he's ever fought a 5-round fight, but it's different. It's different than trying to come out and explode. You know, he goes out there and he's either explode the first 2 rounds and he started to fade in the third, or he explode the first round. The second round is kind of crazy, and he comes out and just let it all hangs out in the third round. You know, when you down 3-0 and I'm up 3 rounds and you come out and then you just get picked apart the fourth, then you left to desperation. You left to swing big and kick big and go for takedowns. And I think if anybody in the UFC is going to have an eyeball to see that shit from a mile away, get out the way, sting you with some shots, and finish you off, it's me.
So let me ask you a question. I know how hard you've been training. I've seen you in the gym. You had gone to Thailand for a camp earlier this year. You've been focused. I think you've been more focused for this fight than I've seen you in a long time. You seem ready to go. Tell the people why they cannot miss this fight, why they need to see Tyron Woodley back in the octagon.
You know, because it's always a short-term memory, and people always remember you for your last outing. And if it's been so long ago, it's time to remind them. If you guys check out my latest post on social, I did something. Shout out to Jordan Lucas. Jordan Lucas is a multi-platinum recording artist. You know, he did a thing with Will Smith, and it went viral. He has a song called Revenge on his album ADHD, and he allowed me to use that. But when you listen to the words, it's talking about basically people turning their back on you and everybody sleeping on you and just going on a murder spree. And everybody got something to say, but I'm like, you know what, you're going to see. So when I put that together, that's my version of letting the people know where I'm at, where my headspace is right now. I'm in a violent headspace. I don't know another word to put it. I'm willing to do some very shitty stuff to people, put them in compromising positions, hurt them, you know what I mean? Like literally hurt them, not just like go out there and try to get the win. And I don't know if I've ever been this focused during my stint in the UFC. I don't know if I've been this ornery. Like today, I was yelling and cursing at my fucking sparring partners. That's how I know I'm peaking at the right time. That's how I know I'm ready to go. And you can't miss this because this is this is going to be a clear case of someone asking for something they didn't really know what they was asking for. And I'm gonna let the person talk, but when we get in there in the octagon, that performance I put on is going to be crazy. I'm going to be talking shit to him. I'm going to be pushing him in the face. I'm going to be punching him. I'm going to be denying every takedown, every scramble. And I'm going to leave him out there, and it's going to be like, fuck, why do UFC match him up with this dude? Man, this is a mismatch. Like, that ain't even fair, man. Like, you know what I mean? People going to feel bad for him.
All right, it's time for Tyron's favorite segment, the one he named himself. It's called
On the Real, though.
On the Real, what's it going to be like? Have you thought about what the experience is going to be like for you fighting in a place with no fans, dead silence, where everybody can hear every single thing that happens in the octagon? Have you given that some thought? What's that going to be like for you?
You know, Evan, I think me fighting in an empty arena is going to be beneficial to me because I do a walkthrough every single fight day. They open up an arena for me. I go in there and I visualize and I really fight the fight, and I play out worst case scenario, best case scenario, being down on the cars, being ahead and him coming to try to take my head off, being on my back, being in position that he may not even put me in, but I prepare myself to be in those elements of chaos. So when I walk in there, sometimes you don't hear what's going on. Like I'm talking to everybody I'm fighting in the octagon, but this time you'll hear it. You hear what I'm saying to them. You'll hear how I'm talking to them, and then that's discouraging because when someone in their mind they're gonna throw this big left hook and it's gonna land and knock you down, and you hoot yeet up. You thought you were gonna hit me with that bomb and steal his ass in the face. It's gonna embarrass him, and I think it's gonna make him go in desperation mode. Like my game plan is to make him go in desperation mode, make him try to go to the one shot wonder, whether it's a big punch or a big takedown, because he's gonna be left to only go to his base, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A lot of these Jiu-Jitsu fighters and wrestlers, they think they're strikers, and I fell victim of this as well. He's going to get into a position where he's going to be so outclassed, it's going to force him to try to get it to the ground because that's going to be his only key to victory.
I'm excited for this. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm fired up about this. I know, like, I'm excited to see you back in the octagon. You've been talking about it a while. I mean, my excitement level is through the roof. And you know, you always talked about how you like to talk smack during a fight. Now I get to hear it.
You'll
I
see.
actually get to hear it.
You'll see.
All right, you have any idea who you want to punch and you want to pat today?
You know, right now I want to punch Gilbert Burns in the face. One, because he don't even have a neck. Two, I'm tired of him wearing the Brazilian flag as a bandana. It looks stupid and nobody's even telling him that. And also, you know, these people think I'm sweet. You know, they think that because I lost my last fight that I'm down and out. You know, they want to, you know, really look at me as like I'm a fight that they want to do to get to the top, and I'm the last person that you should do that. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna spank his ass, I'm gonna whoop him, and then I'm gonna walk away. Don't try to give me no window love. Don't try to do no hugs, no pound. No, we cool. No, it's real war. This is a real fight to me. This is the same as somebody talk shit to me in the street and I have to go beat their ass. I'm not gonna hug and pat them afterwards.
All right, well, who gets the pat then?
You know, the pat on the back really goes to be honest, I almost want to give it to the UFC for freaking putting these fights on, and they got a lot of scrutiny. And you know, when you look at the way that they've done it, you know, it was like 1,200 tests, you know, with only one person that, you know, had a positive coronavirus test, and just to give us ability to continue to fight. Like, if I have fought 3 or 4 times in a row, I may say, you know what, I kind of want to just take it easy because I don't know. But when you haven't fought and you've put so much time in Thailand and Atlanta and all these training camps and crazy bag work and running and dieting, and you know, my body is already, I'm where I will be at like Wednesday of fight week. So I want to get this performance out, and they've given me a platform. They've given this opportunity, and from what I hear from the you know, the other colleagues in the UFC, it's been fairly safe and guys feel comfortable fighting, and that's what I kind of want to pat them on the back because now Gilbert get to get that L. He get to get that ass whoop because he been talking mad shit. So had they not put the protocol together, I wouldn't been in a position that I am right now to headline May 30th.
Well, let me say this, Tyron, before we get out of here. I just want to say how proud of you I am. Yeah, I know we've known each other a couple of years now, and I just want to say, like, you've been through some stuff. You always find your way through it. I'm so proud of you for doing this, and whatever happens in there, I know you're going to win, but whatever happens in there, we support you, we love you, and can't wait to get you back in the office and then start shooting these things in person again, man.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate you, my man. You know, friendship means a lot to me, and like you said, you know, I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of personal stuff that people don't know about, a lot of just highs and lows, and you know, right now I see really clear. And I've been operating at a very high level, Evan, you know, as a world champion, 3 years without, you know, losing. And for me to be operating with so much chaos in the crowded mind, now that I'm seeing clear again, I think it's a bad time for the welterweight division.
I think you're right. I'm excited to watch you fight, man. Good luck out there, champ. We'll talk to you soon. Tell the people what to do, Tyron.
Hey, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to TMZ Sports. If you guys are on Facebook or any other place watching it, slide over to YouTube, subscribe to TMZ Sport. More Hollywood Beatdown and some badass shows to follow up.